Hi, today I will show you how I've remixed this Bakugan display tower. I'm Medic3D and I do a lot of 3D printing related stuff. My kit started to collect Bakugan figures. The easiest explanation of how you can play Bakugan is that you need 3 figures and 6 Baku cores and an opponent. Then you place Baku cores next to each other and roll the Bakugans over the field. If you roll the Bakugan correctly, it opens and then you compare the stats with your opponent and the one with the higher values wins. There is more to it, but let's look for a cool way of storing all the items. I checked on Thingiverse and found this great Bakugan storage and display tower by Xianfu. This design is awesome, so I decided to print one for myself, I mean the kits. After slicing it, I saw some areas that required fixing for easier printing. I would like to make the bottom part of the tower flat for easier bridging and better bed adhesion. In about half the height of tower there is area that required supports. It can be easily changed to use bridging. After importing it into Fusion 360, I converted the mesh to solid and then fixed those two issues. While doing so, I noticed that there is a place to make a compartment for the Baku cores inside the tower. So I splitted the base of the tower and created tongue and groove kinda connection. It took me quite a few tries to make the perfect fit. I designed the base in such a way that it can be easily extended to store more cards if necessary. For printing you can use your preferred settings and filament, only the base needs some custom supports. All other parts are support free. But the overhang of the Bakugan holders is about 70 degrees, so be sure to fine-tune your printer and filament settings. Assembly is really easy, you just need to use 5 small wood screws to attach the bottom plate to the tower's base, and then the tower should just slide onto the base. I did my best to make it the perfect fit, but there is a possibility of too loose or too tight fit. In case of too loose fit, you just add the tape inside the tower. Alternatively, you can nail polish or use other thick paint and let it dry. If the connection is too tight, you need to sand. I advise to sand the inner part of the tower as it is less visible. The tower holds up to 16 Bakugan balls. There is a space for the cards underneath the base and there is a space for Baku cores here, and also I made it possible to place Baku cores here. Also you can store your Bakugans like so. And there is also those hexagonal holes for the Baku gear. It looks super nice on the shelf and it is a great way of storing and presenting your Bakugan collection. Watch my other videos and remember to always share your designs online, because someone else can really enjoy them. Link to the original file in the description below and also my remix can be found there. Koniec chyba, no co tu jeszcze więcej? Klapsik.